Hey guys, it's Greg Alexander. Man, I don't know what's going on with fishing rods, but in the first 25 years or 30 years even of my adult bass fishing career, I probably broke 5 rods, you know, and some of those rods that I broke were 10 years old or more. And I don't know if it's because these rods are being made in Taiwan, in Mexico, other places. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if the engineering on these rods is off now or what. But I bought a Duckett ice rod about a year and a half ago. It broke the first day out. Took it back. No, I don't want a replacement. I want a refund. Then, about a month ago, I bought 2 Lew's Andy Morgan Signature Series skipping rods. One heavy fast and one medium heavy fast. The heavy fast broke the first day out. Sent it back to Bass Pro Shops. You want a replacement? No, I don't want a replacement. I just want a refund. Because anything breaking on the first day out, why do I want another one? So, my favorite action rod of all time would be St. Croix's Mojo Bass rod. And I bought one 5-6 years ago. Loved it. Still got that rod. I throw a frog on that with 40-pound braid. It's overrated for the rod. The rod doesn't say throw 40-pound braid on it. So it's overrated for the rod. But that original Mojo Bass that I bought, I paid $109 for it. That's how long ago that's been. I think they're one. So that rod's taken the most abuse of all my Mojo Bass rods. But guess what? Of the 5 Mojo Bass rods that I bought, including that one, the other 4 have broken, and one of them has broken twice. And I mean, here's the Mojo Bass graveyard right here. I got them breaking off at the handles. I got them breaking off between the handles, like right here. I got one right now that all this is cracked all up. I got it taped up and I'm still using it. I'm breaking tips off. They're breaking at the base. I mean, it shouldn't break at the handle and at the base where it's the thickest and the strongest, of anything. It should break. If it's going to break, sometimes they get stepped on, or you slam a rod locker on them. Accidents happen. But my tips are falling out of them. I had 2 rods that I used at the Florida Bass Open last year, a year ago, and I busted 2 big fish off that cost me a right big check in that Florida Bass Open on Harris Chain last year, because the tip and the eye was split and I didn't know it at the time. It was split and it cut my line. So the tips are falling out of them, and all I'm saying is, I'm not saying it's just St. Croix. The Duckett Ice, the Lew's Signature Series rod. We got some major problems with these rods. And I sent my last Mojo Bass. I didn't send my last Mojo Bass back. I sent a warranty claim in it with the pictures and the serial numbers like you do. And I bought one of these rods and I sent it back twice, and I paid like $139 for that rod. And then they charge you $50 to replace it. And then it broke again, and then they charge you $50 to replace it. So that rod has cost me $250 for a $139 rod. Not worth it to me. So how many times more is it going to break and I'm going to pay $50? Then I'm going to be at $300 for that rod. So you understand? So we got some issues here. They got some issues here. They need to get some quality control back again. I know they're getting these rods are getting lighter and lighter and more sensitive, but I think they're compromised, and they want more money for it. But if it's breaking the first time you use it, or if it's breaking after a couple months, or it's even breaking in the same season that you're using it, and you're paying $150, $200, $250 for this rod, and then they charge you to replace it, that's not right. So anyhow, I'm moving up. I got a friend of mine, Bob Chango, who's going to make me a custom rod. I'm going to try that. We'll see where it goes. And if these rods work out good, then I'm going to recommend him to you guys and everybody else to get these custom made rod, made with care. And we'll see where it goes from there. So let me know what you guys think. Are you having the same issues that I'm having with rods? I mean, I got right here, I got just in the room here, I've got $700 worth of broken rods sitting here. It's a pain as much as anything, and I don't want to sound like a complainer, but it's not just a pain, but it's cost me money. It's cost me money. So when the tips are breaking the line, because it's got and I know they'll say, well, you must have slapped it down, or you know what, that tip shouldn't split. If that tip is split, then there's something wrong there, and you can't hardly tell when they're split because it's so tight. And then when you put pressure on it, that split tends to open up enough, and if you got fluorocarbon, it's going to cut it. So that's my take on rods now. Somebody got to come up with one. I mean, Gerald Swindle's talking about it. He's got one that's unbreakable. I don't know. I don't know if that is or not. But I really, really, really would like to hear you guys' comments. Who has had long-term luck with the rods that they use, and they're light, durable, and easy to cast? You don't have to, they got a fast tip, and you can cast easy, skip with them, all types of things. Who has that rod right now? I sure would like to know what that is that doesn't cost me $400. So thanks again for watching, and have a blessed day.